What's going on, guys? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur, and today I want to talk about how a new Amazon FBA couple, okay, two people, husband and wife, how they went from starting back in August, so a little bit over a month ago, started their business, their Amazon FBA business, and have sold so far in September, okay, have done about $18,000. And they did it because of one thing, and I want to explain what that thing is right now. So if you're like most people that start an Amazon FBA business, the one issue you have, which this couple had as well, is they would go into a store, they'd find the product that they found was profitable, however, they couldn't sell it. They were restricted because of that brand. It wasn't the category, it was the brand. And so what I told them was, you need to find a product you can actually sell. So they kept going and trying to find different things. Well, to make a long story short, they ended up going with grocery products. And even though they weren't approved to sell grocery at the time, they are now, and that's what they've been selling all of September. But the big key here is they found something that would work for them. So what do I mean by work for them? Now, the husband, he used to work in a grocery store. He was like a store assistant manager or something like that. So he understood where you can get the products. The wife, she was in like marketing or something like that. So they didn't know how to sell online. Okay, so they came from a completely different background, completely different area, and wanted to sell on Amazon. So they figured out what they could sell, and that was grocery products. Here's what I told them. Instead of going into the grocery store and try to find the items that are on sale that you can make, 50% ROI, 30, 40, whatever, okay? Instead of doing that, go into the store and figure out what are some products that are actually moving, that are actually selling. You can do all this on Amazon. Now I have a course on how to get into wholesale, which is actually what they did. But what I told them is go find those products and then go directly to the source. Go to the manufacturer, go to the company themselves, go to a third-party distributor. Because if you do that, what's going to happen is, number one, once you go to a distributor, you can use that invoice to get approval to sell that brand over on Amazon. Okay? So by going that route, you can bypass having to get a letter from the company itself, and you can go directly to Amazon, give them that invoice, show them, hey, I'm buying my products from this company, a reputable company who sells, who's a pretty much a middleman for that product, and I'm going to sell it on Amazon. Okay, so I'm buying it wholesale, I'm buying it in bulk, and it's coming from a reputable person, a reputable company. What that allows you to do is now you get approved to sell that product, that brand, and also that's one way you can get approved to sell inside of a gated category, such as grocery or inside beauty. Okay, there's a lot of options you have, but in order to sell, in order to make money, you either you need to find those one-off products here and there inside your local retail store that you can actually sell, that are profitable, and that you're not restricted with their brand, which is very difficult to do nowadays. Because if you have a new account, and anybody out there that has a new account, comment down below. Are you struggling to find products? Because I guarantee you are. Because number one, they're not profitable, or number two, you can't sell inside that category, or you can't sell that exact brand. So once you can get approval to sell a certain brand, just like this couple did, and what I told them to do is go and find a product that they like. Okay, go and find a product that they like, that they know they could use. And you can take that product, you order it from that company, and you get approval over on Amazon. Okay, you get approval to sell inside that category. Because even if those products that you bought are not actually profitable, you can either sell them at a loss, or you can use them yourself. Okay, and that's why I say buy something that you know you like, that you know you will use. And that's exactly what they did. They bought, I think it was soups or something like that, packaged soups, and they ended up sending it off to Amazon. I think they lost money on it, but no big deal. They got approved to sell grocery, and now they have a distributor that they can use. So that's exactly what they did. They put all their money into getting wholesale going. Now, wholesale is a great opportunity. Retail arbitrage is still extremely profitable, so is online arbitrage and private labeling. The reason why I directed this couple into wholesale was because they had a little bit of background. They understood grocery. They weren't going to private label a grocery product. Okay, they weren't going to go do online arbitrage and retail arbitrage because they knew like where to get the products. Okay, So a tip for you guys, if you know where you can find the products at the best deal online, best deal ever, anywhere, go to that place, go to that source, and try to work out a deal so you can get their products, send those off to Amazon, and then you can start making some money. Another tip, tip number 2. I think two or three, whatever it is. Anyway, next tip for you guys. When you are first starting out, you're going to have a lot of things going against you, okay? Such as maybe your budget. You don't have a high budget. No big deal. Start small. Even if you start with $100 or $500 or $1,000, start there. Take all that money, invest it in inventory, sell it as quickly as possible, and then turn that entire budget over, okay? That's all the money invested, plus any profits you made. Turn 100% of that over and just keep reinvesting it. As soon as you do that, the faster you do that, the more often you do that, and for the longer, okay, you're going to make more money, okay? So that's another tip for you guys, okay? One other thing I just want to say is not only is budget one of the biggest things that goes against somebody and goes against people in this business, but it is so easy to make money, okay? And you maybe watch people like me or somebody else, it doesn't matter who you watch, but they're making money pretty much hand over fist selling products that they can find anywhere. And you're probably looking at like, well, how come they can make so much money so easily and I'm struggling to find one single product? And in some cases, it's simply because you started a little bit late. You're not starting at the end of this trend. Amazon's not going anywhere, but you started a little bit late. So it will be harder for you. However, don't quit, okay? I know it is easy to quit because you look at it as, well, it's so easy for them, it's not easy for me, so it just might not work in my area. That's not the case, because your area is my area too. I guarantee that, because I don't just look here inside Washington State. That's not where I'm looking for products. I'm looking all over the country. I'm looking at other countries as well to try to find products that I know I can sell here inside the US for a great deal. Make some money, okay? Stuff that's going to move, okay? Now, the whole reason why I wanted to even bring up this couple is, number one, they're brand new. They're brand new not only to Amazon FBA, but to online business in general. Okay. The second reason why I wanted to bring up this couple is because they didn't have a lot of money to start. I think they started with like $1,500, which is a decent amount of money, but it's not a lot. Okay. Most people could seriously come up with $1,500 to start a business. If that means in a month or 2 months, they could realistically quit their jobs and make more money doing what they're doing right now, selling on Amazon FBA, than they could doing their 9-to-5 job. Okay? And the third reason why I wanted to bring up this couple, and probably one of the main reasons why, is because a lot of people told them Amazon FBA was dead. There's no way you can make money. Your retail stores are cracking down on resellers, and online stores are not selling as much to other people. Private label is just too competitive. Wholesale, you can't find products. Okay, you can't find profitable products. It's just too hard. It's not happening. People told them all this stuff. Okay, and the reason why this is the most important is because they listened to it, but that wasn't it. They did their research. They figured out there is a way. It is profitable. It is possible. This is a business anybody can do, but you have to put in the time and effort. Okay. Now, this couple there, I think in the mid-20s, something like that. So, you know, they do have the time. They had no kids. Okay, still have no kids, but they put in that time. They put in that effort. Okay, I'm not saying you have to have a partner. I'm not saying, you know, a single person can't do this. You can. Okay, but you need to put in the work. Okay, all I want you to understand, okay, from this video is people are going to tell you it's not possible. You can't make money. It's not as easy as people are saying, and it's not easy because there's a lot of work involved. But the process to get there is actually pretty simple. Once you break it down and understand it, it's a very simple process. It's easy to understand. Okay, but the work that goes into it, that's the difficult part. All right. So I know there wasn't a whole lot to this video. I just wanted to kind of give you some motivation on getting going. Your Amazon business is not going to grow if you don't put in the work and you don't help it grow. All right. So put in the time, put in the effort, put in the money, back it, and get that business booming. All right. So hopefully you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you're ready to make money, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.